Joining me tonight here on Times Now is Ritobrata Banerjee, Leader of Opposition in the Bengal Assembly. Thank you very much for joining me, Ritobrata Da. You are now the Leader of Opposition and you have the support of 58 MLAs in the Bengal Assembly's opposition. But you've said that this rebellion is only going to grow. What do you imply by that, Ritobrata? Is the number going up beyond 58 MLAs?
It has already gone up. The present count is 61. And it will go on increasing as the day advances. When the Legislative Assembly will be in its session on 18th, I can definitely tell you the number will be going on increasing. The numbers will increase. And yesterday there was a meeting at Kalighat. Only 8 MLAs were present there.
So you have a catchment of 72 MLAs that could be on your side. How many are you in touch with beyond the 61?
No, I'm not telling that the number will be 72. What I can tell you that our numbers currently stands at 61. We are pretty confident that in the coming days the numbers will increase. The numbers will be more than 61.
Ritobrata, I want to ask you, at what time did you get an inkling that you needed to go a separate path from Mamata Banerjee? You didn't do it before the elections, but what time after the results of May 4th did you come to the conclusion that you wanted to break your ties and find a separate path?
No, see, publicly I was not vocal, but when the government was there, when I came back after my short 15 months term in the Rajya Sabha was over, so I was made a candidate in a seat called Uluberia Purbo. For the first 3 days, people called them Uluberia Sarkar. Former PHE and PWD minister, a very close aide of Abhishek Banerjee, he is the people of Uluberia, after I went there, I came to know that he runs the Uluberia government. He is the Uluberia Sarkar, Mr. Pulok Rai, and his associates, the municipality chairman, the local leaders at the helm of affairs. So after reaching Uluberia, what I gathered, that corruption is the basic issue, main issue. Corruption, rampant corruption. So I had actually, in a party like Trinamool Congress, what unfortunately had happened, the political leadership has been taken over by the IPAC. So in these few years, whenever we have to make any reporting, we did not have any chance to report it to the political leadership. We have to go to Godrej Waterside, and they were the people through whom, even when we are communicated to them. Never a direct call came from the leadership, political leadership, either the secretary sitting in the Kamak Street or from the Godrej Waterside. These instructions came that boss wants to talk, boss wants this, boss wants that. Now what happened after and then when I was raising my voice, I was telling that there are clear evidences of sabotages taking place. I will lose the election. Then they were telling we are looking into it, but nothing was happening. On the day of the election, a dangerous thing happened. My agents at the polling booths, they were not being allowed to enter. So I was very tensed. Then these Uluberia Sarkar people, they told me, people lowered down the stream. They said that this is a conspiracy done by the returning officer because the returning officer has joined hands with the BJP. But later when I got the impression that the conspiracy is such that when the nomination was filed, the signature of the agent, that is one signature, and the poll packets when that agent has signed, the signatures are not matching. At that time, so the election agents, when the polling agents were not allowed, so I made it clear to the IPAC that in the afternoon itself I will be having a press conference and telling all these things in public. Then there was a suggestion, you calm down, cool down, there will definitely be action against these corrupt people. The municipality chairman, who has actually been accused of stealing 10,000 housing for all houses. These houses are only in paper. One house is 3,67,000 into 10,000. You can imagine in a municipality how much is the corruption. And in fact, in the entire campaign, I have spoken openly against this chairman. I have not taken him. For the first few days I was forced to take him. Later I made it a point that he must not be there in my campaign. So it was assurance was given that action will be taken against the municipality chairman and his coterie, but IPAC suggested me, please don't mention about Pulak Roy. So I have evidences that there was a conversation in between the IPAC man and myself, the IPAC team and myself. Then once the results were out on 4th of May, on 6th of May a party meeting was called in Kalighat. We were there. We signed in that meeting our name and constituency, and then only a single resolution was there that everybody must stand up and give a standing ovation to Abhishek Banerjee for the outstanding effort he has put. And the party was in a denial mode. The party was telling that we have not lost the elections. We have won 80 seats, 100 more seats we have been made to lose. So actually we have won 180 seats. So after losing an election, after getting a heavy such mandate, people have mandated. So we are not ready to accept. So at that day nothing more happened, we left. Then on 19th another meeting was called. The first striking thing happened on that day when it was being time and again reported that when you sign in a notebook, after that you write your name, you sign, put the constituency name and give a date of 6th of May. If you tell me that whether I signed or not, yes I signed. But when I signed, I saw that many MLAs are not there whose name are being written in block letters. Who has written, I don't know. There is a CID investigation going on. So the investigation will come up what has happened. But then myself and Shandipan Shaha, at that time only we were sitting side by side. We talked among ourselves and decided that this is a very serious matter. This is atrocious. This is actually the mindset. Trinamool is still in a mindset. Trinamool means Abhishek Banerjee and his team, because they have taken over the Trinamool, they have hijacked the Trinamool. A political Trinamool was being replaced by a bureaucracy, a corporate bureaucracy. So they still continued to be in a denial mode and thought that everything is in their hands, whatever they tell, that will happen. And when we saw in public, it came in public that that thing has been submitted, people signed on 19th. See, in a day like at the present moment, where I am, from the place where I am giving interview to you, your technical team is here, camera person is here, journalist is here. So everybody's tower location is here. So the point is that MLA has already said, because he was there on 19th, but when he is signing on 6th, so that makes that MLA vulnerable too. Because on 6th, that particular MLA could not come out from his house due to post-poll violence. So your whims and fancies,
so you smelt a rat and you supported
affecting everybody of us.
Okay. So Ritobrata, I want to ask you. You said you used to get a call from IPAC. Who from IPAC used to call with instructions?
At the top level, it was definitely Pratik Jain, and down the line there were people. It was a decentralized structure, I must admit, but there were people at every level. There was in charge of 3 districts, the district from which I was contesting. There was a man looking after 3-4 of that districts. Then down the line, there was a single man who was in charge of the district. Then down the line, you have people of that assembly-wise distribution was there. It was a decentralized structure.
Did you, throughout the campaign period, ever speak to Mamata Banerjee or Abhishek Banerjee directly?
No, we didn't. We don't have a chance to speak to them directly. Whatever you have to go through that IPAC channel.
So Ritabrata Banerjee, you are saying there was corruption. You are saying there was IPAC. Do you think Mamata Banerjee knew nothing about all this that was happening in the Trinamool Congress? Because she herself went to IPAC when it was being raided. You think she did not know about it?
I can't tell about this because you don't have a chance to meet her. But see, the government has been taken, the party and the government both have been taken over by Abhishek Banerjee and this corporate IPAC. Everything, see, we are a political people. So I have been in the parliament twice. I have been in the politics from the beginning. So, but I have also to report to a 22-year-old boy or a girl who does not have a very direct relation with politics. At every point of time, they are saying this has to be done, this, you cannot do this. They don't have a, they are from outside. Everybody is not from Bengal also. So the ground reality, they don't have a direct relation with the ground reality. But the problem which I want to mention, what happened on 19th. On 19th, you remember when we met in 19th, the Falta by-election, the Trinamool candidate had run away. In Falta constituency, if you look into the 2024 general Lok Sabha elections, in Falta constituency alone, Trinamool got 1,68,000 votes. BJP got 15,000, CPIM 2,000. Now when the candidate runs away, and that candidate was a chosen one of Abhishek Banerjee, and during a meeting for campaigning for him, Abhishek Banerjee said categorically, it was in public, it is in public domain, that Jahangir Khan has requested me for the creation of for an electric crematorium. So after 4th of May, when the results are out, there will be many heart attacks. So the crematorium is necessary, and I will definitely look into it so the electric crematorium comes up. Now when this Jahangir went away, myself and Sandipan Shah stood up in the meeting and asked Abhishek Banerjee why the party is not expelling Jahangir Khan. The answer was, party has, see the tweet. See the tweet means party has tweeted. So this arrogance, and telling inside the party will not help. And when these whims and fancies of these people are, what myself and Sandipan discussed, that we will be at stake because this letter, a forged document, if it goes to the speaker, everybody's membership can go. When you were sending a forged document, and Abhishek Banerjee signed that letter and the document was sent to the speaker. Now a CID investigation is on. And in presence modern day technical advancement, it is clear everybody can know where you are, because as far as my knowledge goes, a number of MLAs has told the CID that it was not their signature.
Well, yes, it is a serious matter, but the Trinamool Congress, I don't know which is the real Trinamool Congress anymore, but the Trinamool Congress has said the speaker's decision will be challenged in the Calcutta High Court, and this matter is surely going to take a legal turn. I want to ask you, Ritobrata, are you worried that when this matter goes to court, the whole slugfest on which one is the real recognized Trinamool Congress will begin?
Sri Honorable Speaker of West Bengal State Legislative Assembly, the MLAs not only submitted a letter, more than 2/3 of the MLAs submitted a letter. They chose our legislative party and went on to meet the speaker physically. All MLAs were there inside. So Honorable Speaker has given a ruling. It can be challenged in court. That's no problem in it. So it's a decision of the speaker. So we have to wait and watch what the judiciary says. What happens tomorrow I cannot tell. But what will happen I can tell that. And even when CID had examined me, whatever I know I have told them.
So Ritabrata, you're saying Abhishek Banerjee and IPAC ran this as a corporate institution. I again ask you the question. You've invited Mamata Didi to be your chief advisor. Are you saying that Abhishek Banerjee is responsible for the debacle and Mamata Banerjee did not know anything about corruption, anything about what was going on in her party, which is why you are inviting her and not inviting Abhishek Banerjee? She was at IPAC. So IPAC had her support. So why are you inviting Mamata Banerjee? Because the corporate culture may have had her blessings.
No, see, when I am talking to you, I am speaking on behalf of the collective. All these MLAs who came together, everybody, all roads lead to Rome. All roads are leading to Abhishek Banerjee. The anger, discontent, the manner in which the MLAs and human beings and party workers were treated by Abhishek Banerjee, that's an open secret. I will just give you an example. Abhishek Banerjee claims to be one of the tallest leaders, mass leaders in Bengal. Now, it is his claim actually, the public doesn't believe so. After 26 days, after such a debacle, see, we people, we are very common people. We with a single security have been traveling to Uluberia in a single car. have been coming back, coming and going just after the results. Nowhere we could, this chor rant was not there. Abhishek Banerjee for 26 days could not find time to meet the affected workers. And when he went out, he was mercilessly beaten like a thief. It was a mass upsurge, mass discontent, mass anger. And after getting beaten up in the media, Abhishek Banerjee said that categorically, that I don't need any protection. Common public is my protection. We were surprised that after 2 days he wrote to the central government asking for a central security. We have not written to the state government for central security. We are going and coming back from our constituencies. We have not written to the state government for our security. But nothing is happening. See, there, now the mood of Bengal, see everywhere. And government is the best judge that what has been done there. Let there be probes. Let there be categoric probes that people associated, our legislative party have categorically said in the Calcutta press conference held in Vidhan Sabha that anybody associated with corruption, stringent measures must be adopted against them. As a legislative party, we have said that we will be, our role will be of a constructive opposition. A constructive opposition role categorically means that whatever opposition is necessary, when what BJP is not doing correctly, we will point out to them, we will keep an eye on their eye, and we will debate it, we will fight it inside the assembly, outside the assembly. But if something good happens, we will not hesitate to welcome that. There have been some welcome moves, we have not been hesitant, even in the administrative meetings. When the results came, our MLAs were discussing now in the administrative meetings we will not be called, because for 15 years no opposition was called in the administrative meeting. But everywhere in administrative meetings, all opposition MLAs are being called and everybody is attending. Majority of the opposition MLAs, even who are not in our camp. The 20 odd people who are outside us till now, they are also attending. So, this is very clear that I can assure you one more thing, that inside the West Bengal State Legislative Assembly, we will not walk out for walkout's sake. Actually, I have seen in the parliament on a number of bills, Trinamool Congress staging a walkout. That brings down the absolute number. That is not the role of an opposition. That is precisely helping BJP. We will, if the presidential or vice presidential election comes and there is a vote, we will definitely have our stand, we will vote. Like the election of Jagdeep Dhankar, Abhishek unilaterally took that decision that we will not vote. That was a ploy to help the BJP.
Well, so let me ask you, is the rebellion now spreading to members of parliament as well? You've been a member of parliament in the past, so you will have your ear to the ground. Are TMC MPs also rebelling?
See, I don't have any direct information because for the last few days I have been so busy. In the last 7 days I did not have a word with any member of parliament. But yesterday afternoon from the assembly, when I made a call to 4 or 5 of them, incidentally everybody's phone was either not reachable or switched off. I am also hearing that there is something happening in Delhi. A number of members of parliament are in Delhi, already in Delhi or in their way to Delhi. But I have no direct knowledge of what is exactly happening till now. Maybe I will again try in the night to catch some of them, some of my friends. I have been twice in the parliament. They have been my, we worked together just a few months ago. My term ended on 2nd of April. So for the time being, I can only tell that I had not been in touch with any of them. I will try in the night, late evening maybe, to get in touch with some of them.
Ritobrata, you said there was a rampant corruption in the party. Do you think this corruption wires led, to the top level to Abhishek Banerjee or Mamata Banerjee? Do you have information and evidence?
I have some information and evidences regarding Abhishek Banerjee's corruption. I will be writing. I did not get a chance in the meantime to write. So I will settle down and obviously whatever information I have specifically and information from the public as far my constituency is concerned, it was the common public of Uluberia who told me about this corruption. And out of 100 people, 90 are speaking against corruption. As far my constituency is concerned, I felt that corruption was a big issue. And I spoke against the corrupted people. I spoke against the Trinamool Congress chairman of the municipality publicly. And that got me dividends.
But tell me something. Why did you not object about this corruption when you took a TMC ticket to contest elections? After all, you could have raised your opinion at that time. Many people are saying that just after the defeat of the Trinamool Congress and their pack up from the assembly, from the government, is when you have chosen the time to go against the party, and that speaks badly about your own role. How do you respond to those critics today?
I want to respond categorically. I was a member twice in the upper house of the parliament. I don't have a Lok Sabha constituency, so when this time I went to Uluberia, and I had reported it time and again, I have all those messages with me. Whatever I wrote to the IPAC rank and file, that this corruption is happening. The first-hand experience of such ground-level corruption. See, in a municipality, you don't have houses. Houses are in plain paper. Houses does not exist, but the money has been siphoned to different bank accounts. So this first-hand experience I could not have gathered if I have not fought this assembly election. During the assembly election, in all 248 booths, I reached every booth, and everywhere the mood was the same. So obviously I felt that this is a burning issue. I reported it to IPAC time and again. They also agreed that this corruption is becoming a big menace.
Okay. So I want to ask you, Mamata Banerjee is headed to Delhi for the India Alliance meeting. When her own party is in disarray, when there is such a huge revolt, do you think, her presence at the India Alliance meeting has any meaning?
See, she is a very tall leader. And I don't question her moves. What she has decided, she has decided. She is going to Delhi, but what is happening at the ground level, I am a backbencher. So I can only tell in the parliament also, even my juniors were sitting in front of me. So I never objected because the party thought that I need to sit at the last bench. I sat there for 15 months, tried to perform, came back, went to a seat where I have never been, fought that election. So at the ground level, I am only aware of the ground level realities. Delhi meeting, INDIA meeting, those are big things. I am only concerned about my particular assembly.
Well, you're soon going to be a front bencher, Ritobrata. You're going to be a front bencher as leader of opposition. So the bench clearly is changing. Are you now going to contest who owns the party Trinamool Congress, which is the real Trinamool Congress, party symbol, party recognition? Is that the next stage of your battle?
This fight I can categorically tell you, when we started it, when we built the cat, people started coming in. We sat together. Our entire fight is a fight against I. It's a fight against the individual. It's a fight of the collective. It's a fight for the collective. So sitting here today, I cannot tell you because we have not discussed anything. When I represent it's a team actually, it's like a football team. Incidentally, in this football team, I am playing in a position, that position is known as the leader of opposition. Mr. Akruzzaman is playing in a position that's called the chief whip, opposition chief whip. It's a collective effort. The fight has been against this individual identity. The fight has been against individualism. The fight has been against this parivarvad, this dynasty politics. Because there are many MLAs in our team, 5-time, 6-time, 7-time MLAs. These MLAs have categorically told us, in 15 years, never had a chance to speak with the party leadership. And particularly as far as Abhishek Banerjee is concerned, all roads are leading to Rome. All roads are leading to Abhishek Banerjee, a popular mass leader. Nobody able to contact him. Some MLAs, a 5-time MLA was telling that for 5 hours he was sitting in Abhishek Banerjee's office only to hear Abhishek Banerjee's secretary say, "You cannot meet boss today." So our fight is against this bossing culture. You have to treat human beings like human beings. Are you being
hypocritical, Ritobrata? No, are you being hypocritical? You are saying Mamata Banerjee should be our chief advisor. Abhishek Banerjee is the boss that was responsible for the downfall. I am asking you, look me straight in the eye and say, did Mamata Banerjee not know that Abhishek Banerjee was using his influence to boss over the party, that corruption was taking place under him? How can you separate? And you're saying it is Parivarvad. Then if it is Parivarvad, it is Mamata Banerjee's Parivar which was misusing. How can you keep her away from the misdemeanors of Abhishek Banerjee?
Whether Mamata Banerjee knows or don't know, I don't know, because everything was in the hands of Abhishek and IPAC. And what our legislative party has categorically stated that we have requested Mamata Banerjee publicly through the media that let Didi be our chief advisor. Let her role as far as our legislative party is concerned, let it be an advisory role. And as far as Abhishek Banerjee is concerned, we have categorically stated that Abhishek Banerjee has no relation with our legislative party.
Well, Mamata Banerjee is the tallest leader. Ritabrata Banerjee says she may or may not know what was happening. It is really Abhishek Banerjee who was in the wrong. I don't know, viewers, how much of this you will believe. But what we do know is that this rebellion in the Trinamool Congress is serious and it is going to turn legal. How soon it spreads to the Parliament, the members of Parliament of the TMC? Well, time will tell. Thank you very much, Ritobrata, for joining me here on Times Now.
Thank you.